Evening all, and welcome back to the Timberborn demo, where I'm trying to find out how much high population I can get, how high of a population I can get within the 2 cycles that the demo gives you. And it's not going according to plan. We had a few beavers die last episode of hunger, like everyone, apart from our 3 brand new children who have grown up and are now tending the fields and chopping down trees. Yeah, I don't know how well things are going. I don't know. We do have a dry season approaching, which is a little concerning. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn off some buildings again. Plop, plop. I'm going to let you put the log down in there, and I'm going to turn off this one, and you'll go to the water, so we can top up our water. I think we're okay for it. I think if I turn that off, you will be reassigned to the well, and you will... Interesting, you've chosen to go and pick up that there. That's fine. Yeah, I'm also going to drop their days down so that maybe we could have another baby. That would be helpful. These are all set to... I'm actually going to change this to harvesting as well, because with the dry season approaching, we're going to struggle to do it. And I want to just store carrots. This has got plenty of space in it, which is fine. It's not a problem. So yeah, so you can get us some more water, and we have 42, which means we can build another 2 of these, maybe 3 of these, because we've got some there if we do that. But we can't get this dam done in time for the dry season to come along, unless I abandon picking up any more food, which is an option. Now that sounds a bit weird, but it is an option because we only have 3 beavers. And with only 3 beavers, 70 carrots might be enough to survive. Also, we could prioritise this, get this done, and then go back to food. Because if we get this done, then... we're level 6, awesome. If we get this done, then we don't have to worry about the food drying out and dying. So maybe, just maybe, that is a plan. So let's turn off that and turn off that. You'll be reassigned. 2 in there, 1 in there. Awesome. So you're still going to get some wood. And you are going to go and build these. That is a plan. That is a plan. Okay, you can have the night off, and then we're going to go back to 24-hour days, I'm afraid. Because we need to get this done. They're all getting their things. Oh, something I haven't actually looked at. Do they all live in the same house? They do. They've had a baby. Awesome. View then? I don't know. Whatever name. I don't. Yeah. Awesome. So let's get back to the day, and then we're going to clock in 24-hour days. So we have another beaver, which is good. Oh, there we go. Because we need you working hard. We need you building all the things. Okay, you're going to go chopping down all the trees, which is fine. That's what we need. Interesting, you started working on the path, and then... Oh yeah, because paths don't require any goods, so that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to unlock that one first, so that he's not going to grow up for a while yet, I don't think. But when they do, if they grow up before I noticed, then they'll go in and get some water to top up our water. Okay, okay. We're still getting this being made. Unfortunately, they've got to run backwards and forwards, doing an awful lot of running around, because the distance is involved, which is fine. Not a major problem. Okay, there's another one done. Cool. So we need 2, 4. We need 60 wood. We have 30. We're halfway to the wood level that we need to do this. Not entirely convinced this is going to work. Really not convinced this gamble is going to pay off, but I'm going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. This is life or death. whether we can make it or not. I don't think we will, to be honest with you. I think we're there might be enough trees here to do what we're doing, but of course they gotta sleep, and now the dry season's gonna hit us in the morning. So yeah, and we're not gonna, we definitely aren't gonna do them. Okay, this is not gonna work. Abandon that. Turn that on. Oh, you went to abandon the lumberjack too. We don't want that. We don't want that. The dry season is here. We did not have enough time to do this. Harvest all the stuff, get all the water you can, and then hibernate. Hibernate for the dry season. Basically, that's the idea. I think what we might do actually is we might, when the well stops working, I'll turn the water pump off and we'll turn on our gatherers again to get some more food in. We've got more berries up here, and hopefully, we can survive the dry season. I'm not very confident. This has gone from a make all the population to barely surviving. Yep, there we go. Here comes the dry. Here comes the dry season. That has stopped working here. This is going to flow. This is going to be okay for a bit longer because it's got less distance. It's got less output. So this is going to stay full for a little bit longer. It will empty out because we haven't dried it out completely. So it definitely will empty out. The only thing that will stay is this area here. This little pond area right here will stay. So down here will stay a bit. There we go. That's all dried out now. Okay, so turn that off. That has turned off automatically. And turn that on. Go to the gatherer flag, and he can harvest the berries. So this one here is drying out, and it will die in 2 days, which is a bit of a problem. Berries last a lot longer. They last about 10 days before they die. So berries are okay still for harvesting quite late. And I've just realised that if I had actually just destroyed that one and put a dam in here, we'd have to have some water here, so we'd have some area around this which is still damp. I forgot all about that, but oh well, a bit late now. And you know what, we are on 24 hours. We are working 24 hours, working through the night. A beaver has grown up. Awesome. Let's turn the lumberjack flag back on. Let's try and get some more wood going in. Fill up our stores. Then we can build this. So our second drought, which from what I've understood, from what people have said, the second dry season in the demo lasts a lot longer. The first one only lasts like 2-3 days. The second one lasts a lot longer. So you really need to get stuff going. Which is fine. It's fine. So we're gonna get we're good. We're good for carrots. We've got 100 for carrots. What, 24? We're good for water. We're gonna survive. Life is good. So yeah. I think we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. Oh dear. A little bit worrying. Should be okay. Oh, our storehouse is full. That's fine. That's not really a problem. Yeah. See, they're all dying off now. Blop. Yeah. It's dried out and died. That's fine. We're okay. We had enough food to survive. We had enough water to survive. Only because we ran out of beavers, basically. If we had still had loads of beavers, we wouldn't have done that. We definitely would not have survived that. So, yeah. And we're back into a wet season now. So that just dries out as the wet season comes along. And here's the water. Yay. Here it comes. Ooh. Life-giving water. There we go. We'll set you back to planting. Woof. And we're going to come down to 80 nowadays. Okay, so that's okay, and that has filled up quite high. Didn't flood us, so we're okay. We're okay for it. So there we go. Okay, so and now this is set back to planting, so they're going to plant first before harvesting. Which is good. Yeah, right, so who lives where? There we go, so get them living in the same house. That's what we need. Okay, so we survived our first drought. Thankfully. That is back on again, but there's no beaver in range. That's fine. We will probably get some kids soonish, and if I notice this drop quite low, we can always turn off the lumber mill, the lumber jack, and do it that way. Now, the problem here that I'm seeing is that if I do build this, I'm not going to have enough to build the water mill. So I might turn off those last two so we don't use up all that there, because we need 50 to build a water wheel. And I want a water wheel because we need one. We need one to make planks so we can get a forester, which gives us more wood. So we'll put a water wheel down. We will also put down a carpenter. We'll put him down there, like so. And then we'll put down a power connection between the two, like so. There we go, and then that carpenter will get power. Now we can't do any of this because we don't have any builders or anything at all like that, so we are really struggling for stuff. But the idea, I think, is that, well, there we go, this is the idea. So everything is planted, and whilst it grows, there's no reason for them to be in here, so we'll turn that off and we'll send them out, and I don't know where they're going to go. So we're going to get 2 lumberjacks, which is, we don't need the lumberjacks anymore, I don't believe. So there's no real point to doing that. What we do need is we need a builder in order to get some stuff going. So turn off the lumberjacks. They'll take the logs back. That'll be fine. We'll get some builders going. The builders will build that dam, which I'm going to leave building because it's on 14 out of 20. So we'll build that dam. That's fine. And then we'll come down and we'll build these. We should build that one for 50, that for 1, that for 15. Ooh, okay, turn that one off as well. Don't think we actually have enough. I don't think we have enough for this. We need more wood. We need more wood. There is some wood here. We have enough signs to build some stairs, so we could get to the trees up here. There are trees here you can harvest. There are trees up here which we can harvest. But to build stairs we need planks. And that's a problem because we don't have any planks, because we need this to be built to do it. So unfortunately we might be in a situation where it's going to be death by trees because we don't have anything more. You can build paths out long distances, like I could wiggle a path around here and put a flag in here, because the lumberjack flag doesn't require any materials and the log pile doesn't require any materials, so you can bounce them down from log pile to log pile, so that is possible. Not ideal, but there are always ways. There are always ways of doing stuff. We have another kid being born. Awesome. There. Cool. Let's speed up time. We have another kid born. Awesome. Here we go. We have doubled our population. Woohoo! Woohoo! It's good. It's very good. At least it'll take a couple of days here. So yeah. So bouncing beavers around is a way to do things. They don't gain any skills, which is probably a good thing because otherwise this wouldn't work. But if a beaver had, I can't click on a beaver because they're all moving too fast. Stop it! Stop moving. You, yeah. If they had a skill, so say for instance they when you assign them to somewhere like a builder's hut, they get the building skill, and as it fills up, they gain like, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% speed or something when building. Then you'd want to leave beavers in a job for a long time, but because they don't do that, they won't. I don't think there's any plans for that. I've just thought of that, and I thought that would be a really good idea. I might have to suggest that. Might be a good idea. Dedicate people. So there's an idea for leaving people in a farmhouse when there's nothing to farm. So yeah, that makes sense. I do know that they're talking about job priorities, so instead of me turning buildings on and off and doing what I'm doing here, we could set the well to be a high priority. So if there's no beaver in here, he would come out of, say, so you set a lumberjack to low priority, he'd come out of the lumberjack and go over to the water pump instead. So that's a thing that they do. That's quite useful. I'm going to turn up time again, because whilst we have kids being born, they can't have any more. When there's a kid slot in here, they can't do anything. I could con this by adding beavers. Oh no, you can see it moves. No, I thought you could get away with that by having them move, but no, the kid moves with them. Okay, so that won't work. I might be able to reassign. No, that wouldn't work. I was just saying I might better reassign like one from this one and one from that one, but no, it's not going to work that way. That's fine. That's fine. Just trying to get the beavers going as quickly as possible, basically. That's the idea. Okay, so you're going to run out of wood. Yeah, you are. Yep, no more wood. Okay, so turn that off. Again. Go to the lumber mill instead. Lumberjack flag. Chop down these. Please, because we need them. Okay, so what do we actually need for the forester? The forester has 10 logs and 7 planks. That's 17 logs. I am doubtful we have enough to do this. Extremely doubtful we have enough to do this. I mean, trees do grow on their own. They do. If you leave a tree fully grown, it will spread seeds on its own. So we have some more being grown, but they're very slow. Very, very slow. Okay, Napuyuki has grown up. Awesome. That means he's going to become a builder. Yeah, cool. So he can go and build, which is awesome because that means we can get stuff. So we need another there. We need one more log there, and then we can start converting logs into planks. Boom, there we go. But we need a somebody to work there. Right, I'm going to put down the forester, so that can start getting some resources as well, which is good. I shouldn't have built all these buildings. Should have done that. I can't remove. If you delete them, you don't get the materials back. So I can't just delete them and get the wood back, which is awkward. Very awkward, but way it is. All our stuff is grown here. I'm not worried about harvesting it yet. Not fussed about that yet. So yeah. Right, I can turn you off because there's no reason for you to work. Those you to work. Okay. Did you get your 50? You got your 10 logs. Awesome. Produces 1 plank from 1 log. So you're not going to have enough. We're going to get 3, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to get 3 and we're going to run out. Or 5. Oh, we do have enough. We do technically have enough once these trees are grown. Oh my word. This is cutting it really, really, really fine on survival. So I feel as if my epic score for doing this is going to be like maybe 10 beavers. And that's not really the way that it should have been. It should have been way better than that, but oh well. Oh well. Right, so you've got 6. You need 1 more. You need 1 more plank. We have 1 more log. It's going to work. It's going to work. We're going to get our step. There it is. We have our forester. We have it. We have our forester. We are now in a situation where we have everything we need to carry on surviving, providing a dry season doesn't come along right now. So let's pause the game. Trees. Birch take. No, oh, we can only plant birch. Oh, okay. So we're going to plant a birch then. All right, fair enough. That's what we're doing. I thought you had pine trees as well, but you don't get pine trees in the demo, which is fine. That's not a problem. So I'm just going to do that, and he's going to plant down all of the this area with birch trees. I don't know if he'll do that little area over there, but that's fine. And then I'm going to unassign all that from chopping down trees, and then I'm going to reassign just this area here for chopping down trees, which means we'll leave a pine tree out there, which means it will spread on its own, which is good. We need that. So yeah, the different trees are actually kind of good, because the birch tree, you get 1 wood from it, but it takes 9 days. It's pretty bad. The pine tree only takes 12 days, so it's an extra 4 days to grow, 3 days to grow, but gives you twice the amount of wood. So the pine tree is kind of the best one of the lot, really. The maple tree takes twice as long as a pine tree to grow, but gives you 4 times the amount of wood. So if you want wood, maple is the best way to go, but you've got to wait a lot longer to get it. Pine is the best one, really, because it's 12 days, so it's a nice steady supply. Birch is pretty poor, if I'm honest with you. I mean, 9 days to grow with 1 wood is bad. It's quite bad. I think the growth rate on that's a bit. If you put it down to 6, then there'd be no difference between doing pine and birch. So I understand why it's higher, but anyway, that's my opinion. That's not anything like that at all. So, and now what I need to do is I need to basically turn off this building, because there's no point to having that building going on there. And we need to get a forester, so let's also turn off the lumberjacks, because there's no point to the lumberjack. And the forester will then go and plant down birch trees, which I'm going to say plant down birch trees. Forester also plants berries, blueberries, so if I put a blueberry patch over here, he would plant blueberries. Blueberries take a long time to grow, but it's another food source you can do, like this one here. So, yeah. Oh, and I suppose we'll turn on the farmhouse. We'll get a beaver over here, and he can start doing that. And we'll turn off the builder's hut. There's no point in turn on the science. No point in turning the science on, is there? Not really. We'll have you start harvesting the goods going on there. Not that we need it. We've got plenty of food. It's not really a problem at all. You are running with plenty of water. Everything's good. Everything's good. So I'll turn the lumberjack back on. There you go. You can go back to the lumberjack. Awesome. Okay. So there we go. We are back in business. Whew. Yeah. We'll leave it here, and we'll come back next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.